How is everybody? Welcome to Joe's Medicine Tarot Live, Midday Medicine. Just gonna go to the live page. I hope the music's not too loud. All right. All right. Hello, Free Queen. Yay! Oh my goodness. How are you doing? Hope you've been getting lots of rest. Absolutely. Holy smoke. Yeah, I've been kind of slowing down a little bit. The last live I did when I left here, my husband was literally hand feeding me as I was going to work. So I've realized I'm going to probably do one live a week. And as more personal readings come in, requests for more personal readings come in, just work, just all of it. So the creator, is, and I have been talking, it's just time to slow down a little bit. So good. I hope everybody is okay. It's so good to see you. I am really good, Free Queen. I'm really good. How are you doing? Absolutely, girl. Absolutely. Yes, and it's so I can have also time to respond to emails and like all of that. It all takes time. I am going to be, thank you. It's true. I am the channel and I can't, I gotta look after myself. Exactly. So one live a week is good. And I'm so glad, Free Queen. I am so glad. Oh, I love all your comments after my videos. Not necessarily even the lives. I love those too. All your comments on those too. Just your comments and your feedback. Just oh my gosh. Sometimes some of the comments I get, it's just so. All I can do is cry. All I can do is cry and just say to the creator, thank you so much. This is what the channel has been about. It's been about genuine connection and people feeling like their prayers are being heard, their lives are being heard, their lives are being witnessed, that they're not alone. This is absolutely what I wanted. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do, and I wanted to make an announcement about the membership. God, I've been all over, boing, 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 trying to figure out the membership. And for, $2.99 a month, that's it. I'm not going to have any more tiers, just the one tier. And it just guarantees, it doesn't guarantee anything actually, but it does guarantee that every month I'll be drawing a member's name out of the pile of members. I don't have any yet, but when I do, even if it's only one, you'll be getting a free 10-minute reading every month. So there you go. And if it's however, so that's and a lady, Kathy Davis, I believe it was, commented on one of the videos. I think, it was on the membership platform. She made a comment and said, well, I guess I can't be asking any more questions because I had stated that I was going to give priority to members. No. I mean, yes, I'm going to still answer members' questions, but I want to answer everybody's question as much as I can. It's not about favoritism here. I try to get to as many people as I can in the limited time that I do have. So that's it. All right, Millie de la Prida. Hello, Mila. Welcome to Joe's Medicine Tarot. So happy you could make it to the live. Excellent. Mr. Floyd Channelings, how are you? Great fellow channeler. Beautiful, beautiful. It's wonderful. I'm so glad you could make it to this live. That's awesome. Right on. Okay, let's get into the reading. Oh, how's everybody been after this eclipse? Hope everybody is doing well. I hope you are all safe and well. I actually tried becoming a member, hun, but it asked for a credit card app, and I'm not using that. But I will figure out another way to use my credit card on your membership. Yeah, right. Yeah, true enough. True enough. It does ask that. You know, when I went to, was listening to one of the YouTube creators about that, and they said, if you have your own website, no offense to YouTube, I'm not knocking YouTube at all, but he did say YouTube takes 30% of everybody's earnings, hands down, hands down. So he said, if you have your own page, get a membership there, and then you don't have to worry about it. You can do your membership through PayPal. So I'm thinking about doing that also, you know, but yet I don't want to lose YouTube either. And maybe I'll be moving the whole channel over to my over my webpage, you know. But I love using YouTube though. YouTube is awesome. It's just I subscribe to. They send you money directly. Okay. I wish we could do that. I'm wondering. Let me figure that out a bit. I'm gonna try to figure this out. Because I know not everybody likes to use the money apps, and I totally understand that. Yes, it's a new moon today. What is the new moon? It's a new moon in Taurus today. Beautiful. The new moon. All right. This is when we got to rely on our intuition. All right, Millie Della Prada says, getting great solar weather is strong though, just integrating the energy and recalibrating. Solar weather is strong, absolutely. Yeah, remember when I read Lynn McTaggart's book? She's a quantum physicist, and she wrote the book, The Field, and she talked about that. During sun flares, she said terrorism escalates, religious, like Jehovah Witnesses going from door to door, that also escalates. I was kind of like, really? I found that kind of interesting. Yes, absolutely. It is sunny out, but I haven't allowed myself to be in direct sunlight. Somehow, intuitively. Oh, I hear you. I don't go in the direct sunlight either. I love the sun, but you know, it's different now. It's very, very different. All right, Creator, please bless this reading. Please bring in the knowledge and the wisdom of the Most High for the reading, for the viewers, for everybody involved. Thank you. All right. What is the message that the viewers need to hear, Creator? What is the message that the viewers need to hear? What is the message? As a self-healer, my dad was vitiligo, and I noticed I got some hyperpigmentation in my face, and I kept my face out of the sun for 2 years and created my own oil. Now it's gone. Yes, I get that too, girl. I totally get the blotches from the sun. Absolutely. Wow. What is vitiligo? What is that? Look that up. Vitiligo. Autoimmune disorder that causes patches of skin to lose pigment or color. Okay, I see. Wow, it can be beautiful too from some of the pictures I see here. Wow. Is what Michael Jackson had too, like a breaking down of coloring of skin. Yes, absolutely. It's wonderful. Share it with the world Free Queen, many I'm sure would appreciate it. Yes, interesting. Very, very interesting. My dad was all white, but he had blots on his hands, and I had those dark and light islands on my cheeks too. Now I have my own color back, all clear, amazing. Right on. You know, I had pock marks from acne when I was a teenager, and I found that the coloration camouflaged them, so I liked them. Is that ever silly? My dad was okay, right? Okay. Okay, creator, what is the message for the viewers? Let's get into the reading. Beautiful. Okay, here we go. Oh, before we do it, I should gong my gonger too. For those of you that are wearing headphones, please turn it down. Just going to quickly gong to clear the energies. I'm going to open up the window in case my crow friends have something to say. Okay, here we go. Let us begin. Okay. All right, and what's on the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords in reverse. Beautiful. Someone is getting released out of self-entrapment, self-victimization, self-imprisonment. Excellent, just leave that up. Eight of Swords in reverse. So somebody's been working hard on themselves, on their inner world. Okay. 111 milli. I just used shea butter oil, frankincense, lavender. Oh, I love it. That's beautiful. Did you create your own oils? I think that is awesome. I think that's awesome. Okay, here we go. So we've got the Three of Wands upright, the Four of Wands upright, Temperance in reverse, the Five of Cups upright. In the Quarant position is the King of Pentacles in reverse, followed by the Eight of Cups upright, the Tower in the future energies, well, the past, it's still the past. The current future energies is the King of Wands in reverse, and the energies outcomes of the future is the Ace of Cups upright. Okay, so new creativity coming in. Somebody is releasing themselves out of an inner prison, out of self-entrapment, and out of self-victimization. So the Three of Wands upright, you or somebody else had become an established force. You would establish your force upon this plane. It's the completion of some sort of a power, and you're leaving, you are moving ahead, you are moving on. This established power that you've come into has brought you a new sense, a healed sense of inner home, innerness. I'm feeling this is within you, your inner home, which could very well be then rippling outward into your home and healing the relationship with your family, your marriage, your children, just your relationship with your overall sense of home, community. But somebody else, this is someone else's energy here, is in the mix here, and they have a level of hostility towards you for some reason. For some reason, it's their work. I'm feeling this is a form of projection. Somebody isn't willing to take a look at themselves and they would rather blame you for whatever reason. But somebody is hostile, somebody is not a tempered. You're moving on. The fact that you established power within yourself and you're moving on, moving forward. Yes, in some ways you were going through like, okay, I'm seeing this as it is a new dawn, but it's also leaving behind and acknowledging what you've left behind. So there's a little bit of grief work here too, but I'm feeling that this is also the person who is in temperance in reverse, the person who had the hostility. I'm finding that they are looking at you, and what's underneath the hostility is a wounded heart. We cover our pain with our anger. That's how we protect ourselves. And I'm feeling that whoever this is in the Five of Cups energy is grieving their loss of you. Grieving their loss of a relationship, of a way. And isn't that so true? It's all over the planet. There's like relationships shifting, industries have collapsed, never ever to come back. We are in a huge pivotal moment. And it's not just a moment, it's been one hell of a long moment, you know, but we are in a great pivotal time. We're in changing times, very powerful as we go from Pisces into Aquarius. Lots is going on. So whoever this is seeing the change. They're grieving what they have lost. But I'm feeling that whoever this is in your life, I'm seeing, okay, this is a double mixture. This is a double message. They're seeing you as a King of Pentacles in reverse, like somebody who is corrupt. They're challenging your integrity, your motivation. But I'm thinking this is projection. Because you don't establish a force and come into a sense of home and clarity, and you've still got your big toe stuck in some corruption. Like, it just doesn't happen like that. Karma will be getting that righted so that your life can move forward. What is that? Evolve or repeat? Evolve or repeat. Evolve or repeat. I learned that from Robert Ohotto. I did not make that up, okay? But that's what I'm feeling, is they're projecting onto you the qualities that they themselves cannot look at, cannot see. You know, it's interesting. I was watching a short this morning on YouTube on my own channel page here, and it was a short. I can't remember his name, but I think he's a psychologist, and he said, if you think you're a narcissist and you're wanting to figure out if you're a narcissist, he said the fact that you're even asking that question and willing to self-reflect demonstrates to him, in his professional opinion, that you are not a narcissist. The fact that you're willing to ask the people around you, how is it like being on the other end of your relationship? You know, Caroline Myss talks about this in terms of, and I've stepped into this place, I've stepped into this and found myself asking this, of like, yeah, I've been in hundreds of hours of therapy because of the people in my life that I knew. And then I found God asking me through Caroline Myss, okay, Joe, how many people are in therapy because they know you? You know? And I was like, oh, I never looked at it like that, you know? I was like, whoa, okay. How many people? Hopefully not very many, you know, but who knows, right? So the answer of that question, the answer is not really about the answer. The question is more the answer than anything else, okay? Doesn't matter where that answer goes. The fact that you're asking the question, that's what changes everything, okay? Right now. So, but I'm feeling that you can see, you are being aware that this is being projected onto you. and you're not having it anymore. You've had enough. You're tired of trying to, what I'm feeling picking up from this King of Pentacles card is somebody who is tired of trying to prove themselves and prove their worth, prove their intentions are good and pure to the people around them that really are invested in not seeing you. Maybe they can't see you. Maybe it's not that they're invested in not seeing you. Maybe they just don't have the neurology. You know, we can only see what we've had the neurology to see, what's been activated in us. We can also only see to the extent of our own language. It takes language to see. You know, because how do you envision? That often comes with language. Okay, so what I see is you are walking away. You or somebody else is going to be walking away. Had enough. 8 of Cups. You know, when these cups aren't knocked over, they're not tipped over, they're standing upright, they're stacked, but you're just seeing the fallacy of this. It's kind of like, okay, what I'm hearing is Ram Dass. You know, when you go to work and you pay your bills and you check the oil and you put the gas in the car and you pay your taxes and you're on time every day and you're doing it all right, don't you feel a little bit like you're being had? You know, so that's what I'm feeling, is that you've been trying to fulfill a role that you're just like, what the fuck am I doing this for? And it's not, what I'm feeling is this role that you've been trying to fulfill wasn't even really, it was for you, but it was also for you fitting into a group mind. And the fact that you have unplugged this and walked away, someone's pissed off about it, but they're also grieving your loss. And I'm feeling that they're stuck back in this matrix. Somebody is stuck back in a paradigm that they would love to get out. They can feel the top, they can feel the sides, and they can't get out. And it's their own mind. That's all it is. You have to be able to punch through that with your own authenticity, your own, like, I am not putting up with this no more, and to stand up and shatter a paradigm. But this person's not willing to do that. So they get to live vicariously through you. And that's what I'm feeling, is they're watching you. Their grief of you, they're watching you move on. I'm feeling like I'm going to be really surprised if the Queen of Pentacles in reverse doesn't show up for this, because I'm feeling like you're proving everybody wrong. You're bringing Tower, and Towers have come in. That is showing people that you're not messing around and you're not playing games and you're moving on. You're taking no prisoners. The truth takes no prisoners. But whoever this King of Pentacles is that's projecting it all onto you, they're going to dig in their heels. Very overbearing, very manipulative. And you're okay with that. You can be however you want to be. I'm moving on with my own life, and you're getting the Ace of Cups. New inspiration, new faith, even new energy pouring into you, because you're listening to yourself. You're listening to you. You're honoring you. You have aligned. You're aligned, and you're not willing to go into out of alignment. You know, it's like that. No, I don't need to go there. Okay. Okay, let's do some clarification. Creator, what is the Four of Wands? What is the Four of Wands? What is the Four of Wands upright, Creator? What is the Four of Wands upright, Creator? The Four of Wands. Okay. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles upright, the Ace of Wands upright, the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Nine of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Swords in reverse, and the Magician in reverse. So you have definitely done the hard work here. This outcome is the outcome, the Three of Wands upright. This outcome that you're starting off with has come because of incredibly hard work that you have done. The Queen of Pentacles being the very first card out. You have developed the energetic financing that supports the practicality, the practical wisdom. That's exactly what this is, practical wisdom. This is not airy-fairy mental work. This is hands-on experiential knowledge that you've applied into your own life, applied into yourself, poured into yourself, empowered yourself, because you chose you over the collective. This has started a new faith. You've activated something within you. My Word is My Wand by Florence Scovel Shin. This is exactly it. You have released something from within you that is now growing in your life. It's a new start, and it's coming from, we all carry magic in us. It's a natural inheritance. Even Christ even promised that. Christ promised it. He was the ultimate magician. Okay, and you are applying this into your life, and it's growing. But somebody around you, or maybe this is you, not having a direction. No, this is somebody around you that is angry. This person is very angry. They're angry at your success. They're angry at your movements. They're angry at themselves because they are stuck. They're just angry. And I'm feeling that this is the season this person may need to go through. Trust. I'm getting the feeling that you're not in contact with these people, whoever that this is. But trust them. Trust their anger. Trust them in their anger, that their anger will take them where they need to go. Okay? With the Nine of Wands, or the Nine of Swords in reverse here, you have a returning hope. You have a returning hope. You've gone through it. I'm feeling there was a Ten of Swords here also in the past that you got through, which is why you were such an established force on this plane. The returning hope is also, again, you've got the Eight of Swords in reverse with the card that supports the entire reading. You've released yourself out of an inner hell, out of an inner prison, out of self-entrapment. And you're no longer manifesting in the realm of self-entrapment to keep the people around you happy. You're no longer keeping yourself small and insignificant and impotent for the sake of the group. You're now standing up, like just, and I don't mean you're being aggressive and hostile, but you're like stretching and expanding into your power and just like, oh, you know, like joy, like total joy. No more restrictions upon your expression, upon your soul. It's beautiful. Creator, what is the Five of Cups upright? Whoops. Okay, taking that, yes. That came out sideways, so we'll leave it sideways. Okay, the Nine of Wands upright. Again, an established force. You're looking right back at the Three of Wands. One hell of an established force you are, and resilient, and you've overcome a devil. This could be somebody you're dealing with who's a Capricorn, or this is just the devil nature within you, addiction. maybe addiction to trauma, addiction to betrayal, addiction to maybe even like a substance, some sort of addiction, some sort of attachment. The masculine and feminine energies here that are male and female energies that are chained up, when this is in reverse, they've been released. So you have released your masculine and feminine energies. What that means is, you remember in the Old Testament when Abraham's wife, Sarah, was it Sarah? When she was barren. When we look at this symbolically, what that means is Sarah was unable to ground her visions, manifest them, bring them onto this plane. Okay, and when we can't ground our visions and the spirit that's in us, the expression that's in us, when we can't ground it, it's like we're barren. And we'll have other forms, other energies that will be a part of us to sustain us while we are developing the power and the capacity to ground our visions. So that's what I'm seeing here, is you letting go of an attachment, of an addiction, you release the chains, and now you are free to ground your visions now. You are free, and I'm feeling like, okay, let's see what comes out. I'm not going to say anymore. Let's see what comes out. Oh, the first card, okay, these are like exploding all over. Okay, just the one that's face up. Okay. The one that I picked up from the bottom was the Hermit energy. So this Five of Cups is you absolutely gone through, okay, and the two of Pentacles that came out sideways is you're in the recent past, you were still learning to trust the higher antenna that you are tapped into. See his hat, his tall hat. And the tall hat, to me, the way I read this card is his hat is an antenna that reaches into the higher dimensions, that helps you balance, receiving instruction, insight, guidance from the higher dimensions. When it's sideways like that, it's almost like the creator showing me someone on roller skates for the first time. Okay, there's confirmation. I forgot to put my phone on do not disturb, sorry. There's confirmation. Someone on roller skates for the very first time, trying to balance, get at their balance. This was in the past, followed by the Nine of Wands upright. So you got your balance all right. You figured it out. And you released yourself from devil energy, from your attachments, because you went inward. You went inward. You went into vitriol. The same thing as vitriol is getting caught in a keeper current. Something happened where you had to go inward to find the answers that you couldn't listen to anybody else about. You had to find those answers on your own, and trusting in your own faculties, your own insight, your own knowledge, and your own voice. That's it. And that's how you release this devil energy. Beautiful. 2 more cards, please, Creator. Yes, you released yourself. When I see the moon card, there was a level of confusion, but it wasn't confusion, it was the subterfuge of the moon. And the subterfuge of the moon is the deceptive light that comes, you ever walked in the dark night under the full moon and how it's like, wow, it's almost like daylight. Symbolically speaking, sometimes the light of the moon will cast illusions on our lives that sustain us until we develop the muscles to see clearly, until we develop the will, first of all, to see clearly, and then develop the muscles to see clearly. When the subterfuge of the moon is dissolved, that's when we come into our high priestess energy. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing, is that you went inward to find answers. You went inward into your hermit mode to find answers, and you found them. They dissolved the illusion of the moon and released you into your high priestess energy, and is developing in you desire to forgive. I don't feel this is a desire to reconcile with where you have just come out of. I'm feeling that way is shut. I'm feeling it is shut permanently. Maybe not for all of you, but definitely for some of you here, that way back is shut. So whatever work you have done, job well done. Job well done. Like in one of the readings I just did previously, where your self-love has put in a motion, a karmic wheel into cycle, into motion, and it won't be stopped. It won't be stopped. That's how karma is. Karma, and this is a positive karmic wheel that will echo into your future generations. Okay, because of the work that you did now, and this is inward, this isn't outward. It's like build an empire. Like, no. You did something within you that shifted your bloodline, shifted your cells, rewrote something within you, and shifted your bloodline forever, and shifted your fate. You may have been headed down a one trajectory, and you putting good karmic work, good self-love that you've chosen, and you stay true to it, put a karmic wheel, which shifted your outcome now. So even though you may have only shifted a couple of degrees from where you stand, down the road, that's miles away from where you could have ended up. Miles. Okay? So beautiful. You've done the work. You have definitely done the work. New deck. Let's change sides now. Okay, and the King of Wands, I'm getting that the King of Wands is not, okay, right, the Creator's asking to touch on the Five of Cups as the other person. So whoever was watching you was trying to find their own balance also. They were also on new roller skates also. I'm feeling that they were inspired by you, by watching you. They had their own sense of resilience, but they were also watching you create yours, watching you form yours, watching you by what you had to go up against in the community. Yes. I'm feeling that the devil energy that you overcame, I'm feeling that this person is still in the midst of overcoming this. They are still in this work. They are still in the process of going inward. They are still doing this work. Finding answers, learning to trust themselves, learning to trust the higher guidance they get, but learning to trust themselves. That's how heaven and earth, you are the earth. So heaven and earth coming into agreement, that's it. That's exactly the hermit energy. And they are laying hold of their own illusions. They will be coming into this. They will be coming into this. They're in the midst of some deep, deep work also. I'm feeling, because they have not yet completed this work, I'm feeling that they can't help but have lingering resentments toward you. But I'm feeling that that will shift the more work that they do. The more lingering, and not even toward you. They have lingering resentments about the shit they still have to clear off their plate. That's what I'm hearing. It's not even about you. There may have a sense of competition about you, but maybe not. But I'm feeling that they're definitely upset with what they still have to scrape off their plate, what they still have to let go of, lay hold of, acknowledge, see, take responsibility for, all of that. You know, consciousness is hard work. It's hard work. Okay. So the King of Wands, I don't feel this is the King of Pentacles and the person who was hostile. I'm feeling this is somebody else entirely who is, somehow they're connected to you in some way. Oh. What? Okay. Okay, yes, it's definitely not this person. I'm feeling like this again is projection on you. That you are being seen as overbearing, unforgiving, manipulative. But what I'm seeing, what the Creator is showing me is this is upright for you. So somebody is having a hard time. Somebody who is part of this reading within you, within your life. Oh, I'm just hearing Shirley MacLaine's book. I'm dancing as fast as I can. Like they're trying to keep up with you. They're trying to keep up with you. And I'm like, you're, the Creator showing me, you're like a fish in its natural element. You're just soaring through the water. You're like a bird in the natural air. And this person's trying to keep up to you because of these towers that's happened. Oh, interesting, interesting. So you've got a lot of people around you that are watching you. You've got a lot of people around you that are inspired by you. Some people are troubled by you. Some people are definitely inspired and reaching inward because they want that. So I'm feeling that they want that same kind of empowerment that you are demonstrating through your life. Okay, what is the King of Wands Creator? Yeah. Okay. So the first thing out is the Ten of Cups in reverse. Shattered family, shattered dreams, broken family, domestic disharmony. So this could be with somebody who's in your family. It could also be somebody who is within a group who feels like family. This could be a workplace. This could be friendship systems. Okay. But somebody is not happy. You moving on and becoming empowered has like shattered their paradigm. And this didn't happen overnight. This has been a process. This has been a process. A couple of years, maybe several years, but definitely this has been a process that has affected somebody greatly. In a way, the Creator's telling me that they know that change happens. They're just a ruffled bird with ruffled feathers, knowing that their life has changed around them. And they are wanting to, I'm feeling this person's wanting to keep up to you. They want what you have. They're seeing you have overcome the devil energy, and this is what they want for themselves. This is what they want for themselves also too. The Three of Cups in reverse, you guys have, okay, the Creator's saying you guys used to celebrate together, drink together, celebrate together. You guys were even hung over together at some point. Oh God. All the war stories. We used to call these war stories, because it is when you poison your body and you wake up and you're all hungover. Like, what have you done to yourself? You know, so totally. And no more of that. You no longer resonate with those frequencies, like, at all. They miss you. This person misses the carefree part of you. Oh, okay, I can't show this whole card. But they're seeing you heal. They are seeing you come into the star energy. They're wondering how the hell you got this way. I'm feeling like this is somebody who knows you very, very well. And they're seeing a transformation in you that they did not expect. They did not even think you were even capable of transforming in this kind of a way. Oh my gosh. Okay. What came out of one of the last readings is they were so busy judging you and encapsulating you that they didn't even see you. And now seeing you as you are, they're just like, you know, like what? So what am I looking at? Like, just very shocked, but inspired. For you have an increased sensitivity. You have definitely done the work. You have gone to the depths. You have extracted the truths. You've met with Pluto. You've gone through the Keeper currents. You've gone through the betrayals. You've gone into the deep. And coming out now on the other side, you're at the other end of the Keeper current. You've got with you, yes, that's what I'm saying. Okay, I've never seen this before this way, but the Creator is showing me this fish in the cup. This is the truth you received from the deep when you met with Pluto. This was the truth that you received that enhances your life because of the work you did when you were stuck in a Keeper current. If you've never heard of a Keeper current is what we go through. It's found in rivers. I believe it's even found in lakes, but more rivers because of the fast moving currents. So a Keeper current it goes down to the bottom of the river and comes up on the other side. We find ourselves in a Keeper current when we experience one of the three archetypal wounds: betrayal, abandonment, or shame. Maybe even all of them, all three of them. These are archetypal wounds that is a commonality between all human beings. When you find yourself betrayed, okay, so when you end up in a Keeper current, physically in real life, if you try to fight a Keeper current and try to swim out of it, it'll drown you. So you have to trust the flow, the pull of the current that is going to take you down and bring you back up. So take a deep breath and commit. That's what that is, commit. So the fact that you went down, when you get to the bottom of the river, that's symbolic for you having an appointment with Pluto, Lord of the Underworld. And you gave back the illusion that was sustaining you, that you sold part of yourself for, in order to survive in an environment that was not necessarily supportive to you. And when you gave back the illusion by telling the truth to Pluto, he gave you a piece of your truth back, a piece of your depth, a piece of your soul. Fish are soul food, they're brain food, they're food of the deep. You know, when Christ fed the masses with bread and fish, fish is food of the deep. Bread is how we integrate it. Bread is the assignment the Creator will give us to, an obstacle, a challenge, something that we have to go through in order to integrate the deep. And this is food for the soul. This is experience that changes the soul forever, forever. So that's what has happened. You are now in brand new territory, a Page of Cups, in a brand new territory. But for the person who's watching you, they are not released. And the work you have done to them, it looks arduous, it looks daunting, it looks intimidating as hell. And it looked intimidating to you too, possibly, but you know, we reach a point, like Eckhart Tolle states, we reach a point where we're in a hell realm and it's comfortable for a while. We can survive there because it's familiar, it's safe, it's predictable, but it's freaking hell. And he said, we won't change until we can't stand it one fucking second longer, you know, like, rah, like you're just like, I've had enough. Tip the table over, just fuck it all, that's it, I'm going in, you know, like that's it. And that's what I'm feeling. You had the same possible apprehension about doing this work, but the Creator brought you to a breaking point where you just could not entertain this 1 second longer. Like it's no. And you went in. Good for you guys. Good for you guys for doing the work. We never know who is watching us. You know, who's watching us ascend or descend. You know, either way, we're always being watched. And for some of you, you're being watched by the people around you very, very carefully. They're wondering if you're going to fuck up or if you're going to stumble or whatever. Is this all a show? And they're seeing that it's not. They're seeing it's not. Okay, because the Creator's showing me, am I taking these two? Yes. Okay, the Creator's showing me the knowledge you got here. You can't fake your way here. You can't fake your way here. You either do this work or you don't. Okay, you can't fake your way here. And they're seeing it, they're feeling it in your energy, they're seeing it in your language, in your how you express yourself. Okay, so the first card out is the Hanged Man in reverse. The second card out is the Six of Pentacles upright. Again, the Five of Cups upright. The King of Cups in reverse. Am I taking that one? Yes. Okay. Okay. One more off the top. Okay. Beautiful. That's what I said. What did I say? The King of Wands in reverse, I felt like that was you. But also the fact that the King of Wands upright, I feel is you. In reverse, I feel that it is what is being projected onto you. What shows up? The last card is the King of Wands, which is you. Okay, so absolutely. So you coming down from the Hanged Man position, you got the answers that you want. And the people that are watching you, you are proving people wrong. People made prophecies about you that aren't coming true. People have made predictions, prophecies, they've spoken things over you. They've judged you. Oh, they judged you. Do I need to say that? Okay, Creator wants this brought in. Okay, so in the Sagittarius reading last night, I shared my teaching about judgment. And this is what I'm feeling, is that people judged you. They were so busy trying to esteem themselves through what they projected onto you that they didn't even see you. They didn't even see you. All they saw was their own projections from themselves onto you, so that they get to be right, they get to be self-righteous, and they get to blah onto you, and then they judge you for it. And what the creators taught me in my life is, Joanne, when you judge somebody, you don't even see them. You're projecting your own perception onto them, and then you're judging them. And guess what, girl? You're not judging them. You're judging yourself, because it's your projection. You're judging you. And when I saw that, that was a moment of like, ugh, like, oh. And I remember I even got defensive. Well, what the hell am I supposed to do? Like, you know, I'm getting into a debate with the creator. And then there was silence, you know, and it was just, I just got to absorb it and understand, stop judging. I don't even see the other person. I'm so busy trying to be self-righteous, you know. So that's it. They judged you and they didn't even see you. They didn't even see you. They were so busy trying to encapsulate you so that they feel like they have a sense of control, and they didn't even see you. And I'm feeling that's one of the things that you challenged them about, is you were the one area of their lives that they couldn't control. Beautiful. Okay, so, and you're also being aware that these people, there was inability for them to give to you. And you couldn't even give to them either. You're in two different dimensions. You're in two different dimensions. So you couldn't even give to them either. There was like a separation. Now you come into your Six of Pentacles, where you are sharing of the inner wisdom that you have gained through knowing yourself, knowing your highs, knowing your lows. You know, a great shaman taught me, as low as the creator will bring all of us, and some of us have very hard paths where we have to go deep, deep, deep into the underworld. Many of us that are born with Badger medicine were born in the underworld. Many of us are born in the underworld. We're born in an alcoholic household. We grew up watching domestic violence. We grow up carrying the collective shadow of those around us. Okay, that is going deep into the underworld. And in your healing, the creator will raise you up just as high. And so that's what I'm seeing, is the hell of your life that you went through when you went into the underworld and got the food out and got your soul out, got back what you sold. You have now incredible wisdom that you share, because you've done the work. You didn't think your way through this. You did the work. You know who you are. Oh, should I say that? I just heard not even demons will fuck with you because you know yourself. Demons only fuck with you if you don't know yourself. They'll know the areas of ourselves that we don't want to see. Like, oh no, everything's okay over here, but don't look over there, you know. They're like a master manipulator that will go in for the, not the jugular, but will go in for the vulnerable areas that you haven't yet healed. Because demons are a type of predator. As Horse Sense for People states, a predator will never relinquish the vulnerable areas of its prey once it has access to them. Okay, and what I'm feeling here is somebody in your life was also a predator. I don't mean a pervert, hopefully not. I mean like a predator, like somebody who went in for the vulnerable areas of you. And I'm feeling that this demonic energy was this devil energy. somebody that always went after the vulnerable areas of you that was not healed yet. Now that you've healed yourself, fucking try me. Try me. And they're like, nope, it's okay. Oh, beautiful, because of what you share about yourself. You're not afraid to stand with it. You're not afraid to back up your life, back up your actions, back up your decisions. You know yourself. The Five of Cups. Yes, this is definitely the person who was watching you. Absolutely. And this is for the Eight of Cups. You walking away. All of these cards are confirmation for the Eight of Cups of you walking away from this entire circumstance, this collective energy, this contract. Thank you. So yeah, you're walking away, someone's watching you walk away, someone's watching. They lost an earth angel. They lost somebody who really, really meant it, who really, really meant what they said, who was worth. I'm just feeling a great sense of regret. They're watching you leave. They realize they misjudged you. They misinterpreted you. In order for them to come back from that, it's going to be one hell of a loss of power. Frick. Oh, God. The King of Pentacles here. Oh. The King of Pentacles here is the energy that they matured. The corruption, the self-righteousness, the judgmental energy. They stayed in this energy and fed this energy until it matured. Okay? And they've projected this onto you. And that's what I mean. They couldn't even see you. They couldn't even see you. Now that you're walking away, now they can see you. Now they see you. And they are now stuck in an energy that they fed, they nourished it, they watered it, they grew it, and now it is in a mature stage. God have mercy on all of these people. Please, Lord. Of course, Lord does always. This will serve them until it doesn't. And thus, we have the Tower. Okay, and that's what that Tower is about, is they realized they judged you, they misjudged you, and because of that, they are going to know that they misjudged themselves. The King of Cups energy, very cruel, merciless. This is how this person was. They're turning their back on this. This is interesting. They're turning their back on this cruel and merciless energy because they realize that they are the ones that were out of alignment. And even if they don't tell you that, they will probably never tell you this. But the Creator is showing this to you. The cards are showing, the secrets are getting pulled out of the cards. That's what Arcana means. Major Arcana means secrets, major secrets. Minor Arcana means minor secrets. So as we pull the secrets out of the cards, this is what's being revealed. Okay? And they want to develop the courage you have. You're inspiring somebody. Holy smoke, you were inspiring someone. They want to develop the courage. They want what you have. Holy smoke, because they're looking right toward the Ace of Cups. Like I said, we'll stay in it until we can't frickin' stand it 1 second longer, And that's what they want. They're going toward what they see you as, what they now see you as. No longer as the King of Wands in reverse. They now see you clearly. which means to me they're beginning to see themselves clearly also. This is a miracle. This is a miracle. People seeing themselves. This person obviously really, really loves you. Really, really loves you. For them to move through their heart, through their pride, through their soul, in order to because they see the change that you have done is true, it is real. You know, there's so many fakes out there. There's so many fake bullshit out there, and I'm feeling that they never took you seriously until they began to see your life shift and change and stay. It didn't all collapse. It wasn't just a show. It wasn't just a facade. This is real. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, Creator, can we please have Egyptian Gods Oracle card? Holy, you're like, I have to say it. You're embodying the energy of the Christ, because not even demons wouldn't mess with the Christ. Truth is felt. It's known. It's a language that's not spoken. You can tell somebody. You can feel their conviction. You can feel their connection. You can feel their authenticity. It's a vibration that has its own language. Okay. Free Queen, I'm so glad. Yes. Oh, Free Queen, you touch on such a major live wire here when you say they didn't lose. If you think about it, I'm giving them exactly what they wanted in their smear campaigns, checkmate. The Creator taught this to me. You know, when the Bible says, if you reject me, meaning Christ, I will reject you, it's got nothing to do with religion. Christ meaning the true state of you, your soul enchrysted, clear, crystals. That's what Christ means, is crystals. Clear and solid like a diamond. Clear and solid. Created in the pressures of the fires of the earth, within the heat of the earth. Absolutely. Christ said, if you reject me, I will reject you, but not to punish you. Exactly like you said, Free Queen, this is not to punish you. Hell, you know, the two crosses on either side of the cross? Basically, it means all roads lead home, but basically, this also is a depiction of the Tibetan Book of the Dead. Because one robber believed Christ and one robber didn't. What this means is hell was created out of love. I remember when I was in hell and I hated myself so much that it's kind of like God saying, if you hate yourself so much and you were so removed from yourself, look at the man in chains that lived among the tombs that was all chained up. A person that was the scapegoat and removed from himself so much that it diminished his defenses within his psychological defenses from everybody. He became possessed by everything. He was like he had the power of the angels. He was so strong. Okay? When you are so removed from yourself, the Creator will create a space for you, and that's like a hell realm. It is not eternal. It is eternal, just like heaven. The soul is eternal. Okay? There's scriptures where Christ ministers to those that are in hell. When you're ready to call out, you call out. And that's it, Free Queen. We get judged out of love, not out of punishment. Exactly like you said, Free Queen, exactly like you said. You're not doing this to punish them. You are, it's like God gives us exactly what we need. Exactly what we need. Okay, I cut these. Okay. Oh, hope. Anukat. I've never pulled this card before. Anukat, hope. Okay, hope. Beautiful. This is 22. When 22 is broken down, it becomes a 4. This could be within your 4th house, which is home and personal history, or whatever the number 4 means to you. Okay? Hope. She is depicted as a woman with a high headdress made of reeds or ostrich feathers. More rarely, she is represented in the form of a gazelle. Being the goddess of the Nile, she is linked to its floods, which brings nourishment, fertility, and prosperity to the earth. This is where she gets her name, she who surrounds. That is her invasion of the lands that embrace every being to bring fertility and happiness. She represents the generosity that gives rise to life. Trust in the protection of Anukat, who will guide you and bolster your courage, who gives you intensity and hope, even when the renunciations and sacrifices arise. Remember that hope is in the heart of the optimist. Beautiful. So you know what I'm seeing here is that your life gives hope to others. The work you have done on yourself is so true and so non-negotiable, not up for negotiation. I'm not up for negotiating my self-esteem or where I am. You are so solid within your life that you are moving mountains around you. You're moving mountains and you're not even aware of this. You may not even be aware of it, but it's happening. You are giving people life. You are giving people hope by being authentically you, and the fact that you have done your work and doing your work. This work never ends, but it does not remain in the intensity of the beginning stages. It doesn't mean other betrayals aren't going to come. Of course, we're always going to have challenges and betrayals and the 3 archetypal wounds. That's just part of life. Okay, I'm going to end this here and let's take some questions now. Let's take some questions. Hello, Mr. Freud Channelings. I live in front of the Rocky Mountains. The mountains move me. I love it. Oh, I love the Rocky Mountains. I wish I lived in them. If there was work for me there, I would be there. Trust me when I say I love the mountains. That's why there is military bases and churches that are found in the mountains, because of the power of the mountains. You're right. You're absolutely right. Yes, Free Queen. Love that card, Hope. Yes, me too, Mr. Channelings. This is beautiful. Does anybody have any questions? Makes sense. They also say, Millie Della Pride says, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Beautiful. Oh. Millie Della Pride, yes, she says, I felt like Persephone at times. Interesting. I always felt like that was my contract too, girl. I totally hear you. So you have a relationship with the underworld. That's what I see immediately. Immediately is you have a relationship with the underworld. Interesting. Certain archetypes, do we choose the archetype or does the archetype choose us? It's such a mystery. All right. Is this it for the end of the reading? There's no questions? Alrighty, everybody. I am going to sign off then. I hope everybody gets exactly what you need. Okay, Free Queen, I don't have any questions. Alrighty. Oh, you're very, very welcome, Mila Della Pride. You were Prida. Thank you. You're very welcome. And yeah, I'm not going to do 2 lives a week. I'm going to do 1 a week every Tuesday. You're very welcome. I'm so glad you guys could come to the reading. Oh my gosh. Oh, Libra, lots of Libra. Good, right on. Libra, that's my rising sign. Alrighty, you guys, I'm going to leave this here. You guys have a beautiful day, and I will see you guys next week, Tuesday next week. Alrighty, mwah. You guys take care. Bye. Bye. You have a great day too. Mwah. See you later.